back to Riffs and Rides. This is Barry, and today, just like I promised, I'm going to be doing the whole first album by the Stone Roses called The Stone Roses. And you have to pardon me, I've had the funk for the last few days, so my voice is pretty shot, my eyes are red, and don't really feel good, but I promised I would do this, so I'm out sick today, so I thought I would take advantage of the time at home and do this for you guys. So the Stone Roses. So here's what I found out before I started doing these videos. I had heard the name the Stone Roses, but I didn't know who they were. A friend of mine at work, Jamie, told me, "Hey, you need to, if you're going to do these videos, you need to check out the Stone Roses. They're one of his favorite bands." So I did. So I've done a couple songs. I've done Fool's Gold and I Want to Be Adored. And I can tell you from the comments and reactions I've had, I I had no idea what this band meant to the music scene in the UK, especially Manchester. Um, and I kind of found out the hard way, to be honest with you. Um, it kind of goes back to the old saying where everybody likes what they like. Um, I have certain music that I prefer and things like that. But, you know, when we think about our our history, our past, personal things, music is always there. Um, you can hear a certain song and it takes you back to a certain place. And I think that's one of the big things with the Stone Roses is that so many of the people that were uh, not just fans, they were part of the scene there in Manchester, have reached out about the band, and I've really been kind of floored with it. You know, it's easy for me as a musician sometimes to look at bands that I don't really, not that I don't like, but I just not don't know that much about. Not to write them off or anything, obviously, um, because anybody that's even put out an album or toured the world and things like that, far more successful at it than I ever was. So kudos and credit for that. But I think one of the things that I've learned from doing the videos is not to take any band for granted, and for sure not to take the fans for granted, um, because each one of these songs and each one of these bands means something to someone. It's like a part of their life, part of their history. So we're going to jump into this. I'm not going to go too much. This is the first album. It was released in May of 1989. And it kind of kicked off the whole, from what I was reading, they called it the Manchester, the baggy culture, neo psychedelic, indie rock. I don't know what you would really want to call it. From the comments I was getting from a lot of you guys was that this is, you would go to the club scenes and do drugs, ecstasy, acid, whatever, marijuana, and you would just kind of be in the moment, just live it. It was just such part of who you were and what you did. And I think that's awesome. So the band members, Ian Brown is the singer, Manny on bass, who we unfortunately lost last month, I think. Rennie was the drummer, and John Squire is the guitarist. John and Ian actually wrote all the songs, according to what I looked up. I tried to do a little bit of homework on it. And John also did the artwork on this, too. This album went 5 times platinum in the UK, and it was ranked as one of the Rolling Stones 500 greatest albums of all time. So, very influential band. And I don't know how I missed them. I just did. But, well, I know why. I'm not going to get into that right now. But anyway, so let's jump into it. I've already done this song before. The first song on this is "I Want to Be Adored," and I've done one video on this, so I'm gonna go through it. And so, even though I've heard it, I've really only heard it the one time. So I'm going to be reacting to it maybe a little differently this time than I did before. Last time it was with the video. This time's not with the video. So I'm going to be listening a little bit harder, I think, on this one. So here we go. I Want to Be Adored, the Stone Roses' first album. By the way, this is a really cool way to start out an album, especially a debut album. It always seems kind of cool to have like kind of a little bit of an introduction where you're going like, what is this? That's kind of what this is. I think it's pretty cool. That snare drum is fire, man. I mean, it sounds great. Awesome. So it's crazy because listening to that for the second time, and not being distracted by the video to it. And I have to say the video was a little distracting. And just listening to it, I get it, man. I mean, it was really a great song. Great song. The sound was really, really good. The drums, being a drummer, I always listen to the drums. The drums were recorded so well. And I read something where Ian and maybe John said they weren't satisfied with the sound of the drums and guitars in it. Of course, now this is a legacy 20th anniversary, probably been redone. I don't know if they changed it or not, but I thought the drums and guitars or bass, drums and bass were plenty loud in it. So I don't know if they changed that or what. But anyway, so that was I Want to Be Adored. You hear my voice. My voice may go out before I even get through with this. I'm doing my best to make it through. This next one I've never heard. So this is called She Bangs a Drum. She bangs the drums. Okay. Initial thoughts. Now, in this song, the drums and stuff do seem kind of buried back in the mix a little bit. So it kind of gets back to what I was saying on the other one, where they needed to be brought up. I can see that in this song. I'm also getting the sense, since I know this band formed in 1983 and this first album didn't come out until 89. This actually sounds... And please let me know in the comments if this was one of their earlier songs that they had written early on, because this sounds really more like an early 80s kind of a pop song a little bit to me. But let me know. I like that. Very poppy sounding. Yeah, I'd listen to a lot of what I would call college music back in the '80s, early '80s. REM, Smithereens, um, Hoodoo Gurus, stuff like that. And so that was actually a really kind of lively poppy song. I liked it. Seems like that could have been a hit song. I don't know if it ever was or not, but seemed like it could have been for sure. So let's move on to the next song. Here we go. This next song is Waterfall. Again, first time for me to hear it. Let's jump right into it. The harmonies are really, really nice. I like this song too. So far, this sounds like an album or a tape that I would have listened to repeatedly had it come out maybe a few years earlier. It's nuts how you miss stuff. Sorry about the. Somebody kind of fill me in on the American Satellite One. I'm not real sure what that reference is to. Sometimes I'm slow on picking up on things, but if it means anything, let me know in the comments. This part. This part. What's that? Are y'all gonna give me a bunch of crap if I say this is a pretty song? It's a real pretty song. The harmonies are really, really good. I like this song. Oh, let me back it up. like that. Yes. Wow. That was a great song. Really good song. Um, May have been one of my favorite ones so far on the album. Um, Gosh, again, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. Um, I was expecting longer songs, more like the rave stuff. Like when I did Fool's Gold, it's like 9 minutes long. So I I just assumed that a lot of these songs would be kind of in that same thing. So um, very surprised and pleasantly surprised and happy. So let's go to the next song. This is Don't Stop. So, will the Stone Roses fans be upset if I compare this to, say, it's Beatlesque in the fact that you've got some backwards guitars and stuff going on here? Because that's what it really reminds me of. Let's keep going. And I know the Beatles aren't the only ones that did it. I know Jimi Hendrix did it quite a bit too. So maybe more Hendrix influence than Beatles. I don't know. Wow. Wow. That's just crazy. I mean, it almost seems like the vocals are going backwards too, but I don't think you could do that. I don't know. That's insane. Very cool. Uh, is there a possibility that they could even play this song live? I don't think so, but it's cool as hell. Wow. Wow. That was just stone cold crazy right there. That was friggin' awesome. I would love to know how they pulled that off because the vocals sounded like they were recorded backwards too, but I don't know if you could do that or not. You know? That's nuts. Loved it. Loved it. Let's see what's next. All right. Next up is Bye Bye Bad Man. Let's just jump right into it. Never heard this one either.
Soak me to my skin. Will you drown me in your sea submission? Hands and I begin. Show me smoke the air in the citrus soaking sunshine. I don't care. You're not all there.
I know this band was all about, the clubs and the drugs and all that stuff, from what I gather. But this thing's really well produced. I hope you guys have had a chance to listen to it in some really good headphones. There's a lot going on. The guitars are kind of panning back and forth. There's really some good percussion and stuff going on. I love it.
Everybody
It kind of went into like a country swingy kind of thing there for a second there. That little driving part. So let's go back a minute.
Bye bye. Choke me, smoke the air in this citrus soaking sunshine. I don't care, you're not over. You've been bought and paid, you're a whore and a slave. Your dog's not a holy shrine. Come taste the edge, you're mine.
There's a country
Got no
sound.
question, got no love. I'm throwing stones at you, man. I want you back and move back. I'm gonna make you bleed. Gonna bring you down to your knees. Bye bye, Batman. Bye bye. I got bad intention. I intend to knock you down. These stones I throw, oh, these French kisses are the only way I found.
The lyrics and the music are complete opposites. The music's upbeat, happy. And the lyrics are kind of dark. It's kind of cool.
I've got bad intention. I intend to knock you down. These stones I throw, oh, these French kisses are the only way I found.
Okay, bye bye, Batman. So, probably my least favorite of the songs so far, but it still was a good song. It was, I guess, would you say, ironic that the lyrics were dark and the music was upbeat and lively. It's kind of the way it seemed. All right, that was Bye Bye Bad Man. And the next song is Elizabeth, My Dear. So let's jump into it.
I'll not rest till she's lost her throne. My aim is true, my message is clear. It's curtains for you, Elizabeth, my dear.
So that was Simon and Garfunkel. Elizabeth, my dear. Was it Scarborough Fair? I believe is the name of the song. Simon and Garfunkel. Unless they lifted it from something, maybe it was an old, the music, not the lyrics. Unless Simon and Garfunkel got it from like some old English hymnal or something like that. But anyway, that was kind of interesting. So next up is Song for Me, Sugar Spun Sister. Here we go.
Drifted slow. Death wine. I learned to know why she hates all what she does. She cares with all what she's got.
You know, I really like Ian's voice. It's kind of soothing.
My hands are stuck to my jeans, and she knows what this was mean. She wakes up with the sun. She asks me what is all of us, as she gave me more than she thought she should. She wakes up with the sun. I think, what have I done? As I gave her more than I thought I would. Oh, it takes all these things and all that time to show us my sisters happy with this love of mine.
I like that.
The candy floss girl, the sticky fingered boy, oh, that sister of
I really like that song towards the end there. It kind of went into a real 60s kind of sound to it. I liked it a lot. Song for My Sister, Spun Sister. Okay, I thought it was Song for Me. My bad. I misread that. I was trying to figure out what that meant. Doesn't mean anything because I read it wrong. All right. So next up is Made of Stone.
your knuckles waiting on the wheel. The last thing that your hands will feel
first it started out, it sounded kind of like a departure from the ways the rest of the album sounded, but it kind of clicked back into their sound again. This little bridge that's coming up sounds pretty good so far. Let's back it up a minute, give it a listen. Very good. If I haven't said this before, these guys are excellent musicians. The guitar's just dead on. Sounds great. The bass player's a monster. And the drums are fantastic. And Ian Smith, the singer, really, really nice voice. Stays well within his range, his vocal range. He doesn't try to scream stuff out or anything like that. So I like that song a lot. I'm guessing that might have been one of their singles, maybe a hit. I don't know. Let's continue on. The next song is Shoot You Down. I like this already. Oh, yeah. Come on. Ooh, that guitar. Listen to this. Listen to this. Oh man, what a great song. Shit. Let's back this up just a minute. Playing brushes on the drums, man, it's just so smooth.
Do it and you know you've always had it coming. I never wanted the love that you showed me. It started to choke me, and how I wish I'd said no too slow. I couldn't take that too fast. I want you to know.
So smooth.
But I can't back down. It's far too late. I can't wait. Now the time has come. It'll all work out. And when this thing is done, it'll be no doubt. So when you had your fun, will you all walk out? I'd love to do it, and you know you've always had it coming. I'd love to do it, and you know you've always had it coming. I'd love to do it, and you know you've always had it coming.
Whoa. Yeah. So smooth. Golly. What a great song. That might be my favorite one. I think that is my favorite one right now on the album. Shoot You Down. Wow. Great song. I mean, I really like that song a lot. It was it was kind of like one of those songs like you and your buddies are just kind of sitting on the back porch playing guitar, you know, and you got the brushes out because you don't want to beat the drums too loud. Fun. All right, next up is This Is the One. Yeah. Like it.
Consumed by fire, we all know her desire from the plans that she has made. I have her on a promise
Oh, yeah. I like it. Let's back this up just a little bit.
I'd like to leave the country for a Sunday, burn the town where I was born. If only she'd believe me. La 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 la. Burn me out or break me home. This is the
Have I said I love this song? Have I already said that? I'm backing this up just a second. Yeah. There's just so much going on. Shifting, panning. Yeah. Awesome. I like that song. Sound like it's especially there at the end, man. They just got to turn loose and have fun there in the studios with that. This is the one. I like that song a lot. So far, I've got to tell you, man, I am so pleased with this album. I could see it being a top 500 for sure on Rolling Stones. And I think it was like four. It was in the fours or whatever it was. And I mean, there's a lot of really good albums. You know, if you break it down, you start trying to figure out what your favorite albums are. But this is a really really good album, and it's kind of indicative of debut albums. I know these guys have been around for 6 years already before this came out, and I think a lot of times the best music that a band puts out is usually on their debut album. If you think about that, the debut albums are usually just, you know, that's the music that they lived through, they grew through. You know, they worked on those songs for years and years and years, and they finally get a chance to get in the studio and put them down. And those are usually the best albums. So let's go on to the next song. This next one is I Am the Resurrection. You know what the metalhead in me hears is not the metal Van Halen, Intruder. This is the little thing before they go into Pretty Woman. You know, if you're into the Stone Roses, you may not be into Van Halen, but that's that drum beat. That's what it is. But not saying he lifted it or anything, but that's what it sounds like. I love it. Just so you know, I love that. Even if it is him just playing the Van Halen thing, that's cool too. I love it. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he stole anything or copied anything. I just love the beat.
Down, down, you bring me down. I hear you knocking down my door, and I can't sleep at night. Your place, it has no place, no room for you inside my house. I need to be alone. Don't waste your words, I don't need anything from you. I don't care where you've been or what you plan to do. Turn, I wish you would. There's a time and place for everything. I've got to get it through. Cut loose 'cause you're no use. I couldn't stand another second in your company. Don't waste your words, I don't need anything from you. I don't care where you've been or what you plan to do. Stole me, what can't you see? You're a no one, nowhere, washed up baby who'd look better dead. Your tongue is far too long. I don't like the way it sucks and slurs upon my every word. Don't waste your words, I don't need anything from you. I don't care where you've been or what you plan to do. I am the resurrection and I am the life. I couldn't ever bring myself to hate you as I
Okay, so there's over 4.5 minutes left in this, and there are no more lyrics. So I'm sure this is one of those club songs for sure. So let's jump into it. So I'm probably not going to comment too much unless something just really, really crazy happens during this next 4.5 minutes. So let's see what they do. I'm going to back it up just a second, just so we can start it off. Here we go. 4.5 minutes of music. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to pause. That was friggin' awesome. So, man, as a drummer, when you get into those jams like that and everything's just flowing and you're locked in with the bass and you just driving, man. I mean, you could just play for 20 friggin' minutes, an hour straight. Just go, man. It feels so good. So good. And that's what that really reminded me of. It's just like they cut loose in the studio. So let's back it up just a second because it was fixing to change. I just love that they got loose in the studio and just jammed. You know, that's just awesome, man. There was so much going on in that song. So many overdubs and sound effects and guitars just coming from everywhere. Acoustic guitars, electric guitars, congas, bongos, tambourines, drums. It kicked ass. Really kicked ass. All right. So now for the last song on the album. This is Fool's Gold. I've already done this. I did a reaction video to this already that you can find on here. So after listening to this full album and now coming into Fool's Gold again, I'm going to be real curious for me, myself, to see how different this second reaction to it is from the first time that I heard the song. So let's jump into Fool's Gold. So the music kind of reminds me of like a 70s movie, like Shaft or something like that. It's really good. I love it. Now here's the part where I got in trouble with you guys last time. I really, really like this song, and I get that this was club music. You know, high as high as high as you could be out there on the dance floor on X or whatever you were taking. I get that, but I'm not there. I'm not on the dance floor. So if I say this is long and repetitive, it is, but that's okay. It's what it was made for. It was made to be long and repetitive, not necessarily to be sitting at home listening through headphones and talking about it. So I probably, and I had a lot of people say, hey, well, there's a shorter version of it that you probably like. Yeah, you're probably right. But this is the album version, so we're going with it. And so just don't blast me just because I think it's long and repetitive. I mean, for sitting and just listening to it, it's long and repetitive. But I get it, man. I mean, if you're out there, if you're in the club and there's the bands up there playing live, it wouldn't matter if this song lasted an hour. If you were just fucked up as could be and just in the moment, you know what I mean? So, and if you were there, you know exactly what I mean. So, let's go through with it. Here we go. Wow. There it was. Fool's Gold. And so let me be the first to admit. So the second listen through, it didn't seem as repetitive as the first time I listened to it. So hopefully that gives me some redemption there. Uh, Man, what a great album! I'm really really happy I listened to this album. Um, I mean, a month ago I'd never even heard a single song the Stone Roses ever did. Can't remember ever hearing them at all back then. Here in the U.S., 1989, we still had a lot of some of the hair metal bands, and like Guns N' Roses was the harder rock stuff, and and that was just kind of the dominant music at the time here. I mean, you really had to stretch or go out to find music like this. It just wasn't readily available. And I don't really remember the videos ever being shown on like MTV at the time either. Not that I was watching a lot of MTV in 1989. Can't remember too much what I was doing. Well, I was playing music for one and hanging out. I was never home. And the music we played was really more kind of hardcore and classic, uh, with a little bit of a punk edge to it sometimes. So, but I really, really enjoyed this album. Um, I hate that I missed it when it first came out because I'm sure it would definitely have been in my collection and I would have known these songs through and through by now. But I wanted to thank everybody for watching the video and for all your comments on the videos that I've already done on the other two songs. And that's what your comments and everything's what really made me want to kind of dive into the band a little bit more and do the whole album. And so I do appreciate it. That's what it's all about. That's the thing about music. Music touches everybody in a different way, and sometimes it takes you back to a place where I think all of us, like I said earlier, we all will hear that song and it takes us back to a place where we can't go back. It's kind of our portal it's our time machine, our portal to the past. It takes us back to the happier times, maybe sometimes, or sad times. But music touches us all in different ways. And I'm glad this music touched you in a way that made you enjoy and love it. So, um, I hope you like the video, and if you've never heard of the Stone Roses before, I hope you like the Stone Roses now. So, if you will, click like down below. That'd be awesome if you like the video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Subscribing costs you nothing. Just click the button, and you can also choose if you want to see some of my upcoming videos or not. How you get alerted for those. So. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on Riffs and Rides.